Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. When Emily came home that night, her eyes were red, her mascara smudged, and her hands trembled as she set her phone on the counter. The kitchen light flickered above us, humming in the silence that followed. Then, her voice cracked through the air like glass splitting under pressure. "I think I need closure with him, Daniel," she said. It felt like someone had knocked the wind out of me. The him didn't need a name. I already knew. Liam, her ex-boyfriend. The man she said was ancient history. The one whose name she swore hadn't crossed her mind in years. I tried to keep my voice steady. Closure? What kind of closure? She avoided my eyes. Just a conversation. To let go properly. For my own peace. I wanted to laugh, but it came out more like a choke. You need peace with your ex now? After 5 years of marriage? She flinched, guilt flickering behind her gaze. Please, don't make this into something it's not. And I didn't. At least, not at first. I told myself love meant trust. That marriage meant giving the benefit of the doubt, even when every instinct screamed otherwise. So when she said she'd meet him just once, I said okay. I watched her walk out that door, promising myself it was fine. That she'd come back. That closure really was just closure. But closure stretched into days. Then weeks. She started staying out late, claiming work projects and therapy appointments. She became quieter at home, more distant, like her body was there, but her mind was elsewhere entirely. The smell of unfamiliar cologne lingered on her clothes sometimes, faint but undeniable. And yet, every time I wanted to confront her, she'd disarm me with a tearful hug or a trembling voice. "You don't trust me anymore," she whispered once, her voice breaking. "That hurts, Daniel." So I shut my doubts away, buried them under love and denial. Because maybe I was the problem. Maybe I was paranoid. Until the night she forgot her phone on the kitchen counter. It buzzed at 1:17 a.m. A message preview lit up the screen. "Liam, I can't believe how much she's showing already. It feels real this time." My heart froze. I shouldn't have read further, but I did. Thread after thread, every lie unraveled. Photos of them on what looked like a weekend getaway. His arm around her waist. Her smiling, wearing the same necklace I'd given her for our anniversary. Then messages, intimate, casual, nauseatingly domestic. "Liam, 9 months, M. Can't wait to meet him." "Emily, he'll never know. It's better this way." I couldn't breathe. The words blurred before my eyes, my pulse crashing in my ears. When she walked through the door the next morning, humming softly, holding a grocery bag, I saw her differently. Her glow wasn't exhaustion. It was pregnancy. I didn't speak. Just stared. She smiled weakly. "You're up early." "Who's the father, Emily?" The bag slipped from her hand, oranges rolling across the floor. Her face drained of color. "Daniel." "Don't," I cut her off. My voice was calm, but it didn't feel like mine. "Just tell me the truth." Tears welled in her eyes, her lips trembling. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. So it did happen. She nodded slowly, hands clutching her stomach. I thought it was over between us, but when I saw him again, it was like everything I'd buried came back. I just needed closure. "But then," she trailed off, sobbing. "Then you got pregnant." She sank onto a chair, shaking. "I didn't plan it, Daniel. I swear. I didn't know how to tell you. I was scared." I wanted to scream, to break something, to make her feel even a fraction of what I felt. But instead, I just stood there, watching her crumble. "Scared?" I whispered. "You weren't scared when you lied to me every night. You weren't scared when you let me think we were still trying for our baby." Her sobs grew heavier. "I didn't mean to hurt you." "But you did," I said. "Every single day for 9 months." For a long time, neither of us moved. The silence was suffocating. I could hear the clock ticking on the wall, the faint hum of the refrigerator, the sound of my heart cracking somewhere inside me. When she finally spoke again, her voice was barely audible. "I'll leave if you want me to." I looked at her, at the woman I once thought I'd spend my life with, and realized I didn't even recognize her anymore. "No," I said quietly. "You already did." She left that night, and I didn't stop her. The house has been quiet ever since. Her things are gone, but the ghost of her laughter still lingers in the hallways. Sometimes, I still wake up reaching for her, before the truth slams back into me. 9 months. 9 months of lies. 9 months of me thinking she was mine when she was already gone. Now, when people ask what happened, I just tell them the truth. She said she needed closure with her ex. I say, smiling bitterly. I didn't expect that closure to last 9 months. And that's when I finally learned, closure isn't always about endings. Sometimes, it's the start of a pain that never really closes at all.